The plot is how you get from place to place. This is very important in a story. I'm sure you and I have both gone out of a movie complaining about the movie having a plot. And if there's nothing interesting going on, I'm going to stop listening or I'm going to move on. So to create our plot, we're going to investigate the opportunities to create business. We're going to do that by connecting what we know about who and what and finding ways that we can bridge the business barriers. We're going to do that by starting to ask a whole bunch of how questions. How does that work? How do you expect that to work? How can I help you make that work? Would you like me to help you make that work? All of this is going to lead us to the big question. How can you help the client accomplish their goal? Since we're asking the big question, we definitely have created the plot that we've been talking about. See, on the quirky curve, we've now created a whole bunch of interest over a short period of time by asking probing how questions. And all that's going to do is, when you ask a big question, something else has to happen afterwards. And that's the big answer. What makes the big answer unique is that we recognize all questions and answers involve you and I making decisions about what we want to ask, how we want to ask it, how we want to answer it, so on and so forth. But what's unique about the big answer is that it creates an actionable event that both sides find beneficial. Yeah, that's right. You and your customer have agreed how you can help them. They're reaching the pinnacle of the conversation. This is the highest point of interest that the customer is going to have in your product or service. As you can see here, you're not done with the conversation yet, but you have reached the highest level of interest. See, in this process, you now have a challenge ahead of you. First off, be quirky. You don't have to exactly be quirky. You can be glib or happy or excited, but just be some type of positive emotion and let it know so people can begin to set some expectations of your character. Be compelling. Find ways to make yourself interesting to your customer. We've given you a really good tool here in the storytelling method, so use it. And when you get to the end of your story, be ready to take action. Remember, my goal was to teach you to be an honest and effective salesperson. And your goal was to reach the end of a sales curve by creating interest. Take an opportunity to go to ShayThornton.com or find us on Facebook, where you can download a copy of the Quirky Curve for yourself. Put it up at your desk and take an opportunity to learn more every day as you attempt to utilize the skills I've taught you in this video series. Thank you for watching, and we hope you enjoyed.